the director of the NIH, Francis Collins. What did he have to say?
Well, Dr. Collins, back in April of 2020, actually, he's the head of the NIH, and he emailed an article to Dr. Fauci about a Fox News report that COVID might have started in a Wuhan lab. The subject line, quote, "Conspiracy gains momentum." Now, since then, a lot has changed, and I spoke to Dr. Collins exclusively this week about where the virus may have originated. Dr. Collins now is giving the possibility of a lab leak much more weight.
I do not believe this virus was human engineered, but I can't exclude that there was, in fact, a laboratory that was studying the naturally occurring virus, and perhaps a laboratory investigator got infected accidentally and then it spread out of there. That would be a lab leak. It's not a human engineered virus, but it could be a way that it got started. We need to know that, and at the moment we don't have sufficient evidence about lab records or what happened in those early cases to be able to say.
Dr. Collins commented on the recent discovery that some early sequences of the virus had been deleted, which he said was probably, quote, not nefarious and not deleted by NIH. But he acknowledged that the theory that the virus came from a wet market is now almost defunct. He also called China's claims that COVID came from frozen food as fanciful, and he emphasized the need for countries to work together, both now and going forward.
Oh, I always think it helps to have the earliest possible accurate information about something that might be threatening to the whole world. And it's hard to know right now, without having more information, whether there was information that was suppressed that we could have benefited from if we'd known about it months earlier. There are other pandemics looming out there for us. There's at least 24 other viruses that potentially might be the next ones. And if we could learn everything we can from this one, it would put us in a better position.
24 potential pandemic viruses. The contagion clock is ticking. Ashley, back to you.
Great stuff, Dr. Siegel. Thank you so much for bringing that to us this morning. Thank you.
Thanks,
Talking of which, now this, Las Vegas.